All right. Ciao, everybody. and Welcome back to the Bianconerizone live show. Today is Monday, November 22nd, I think we decided, 2021. And today is the live show for match day 5, or the preview show, sorry, for match day 5 of the Champions League. And we are away to Chelsea tomorrow, as always. Alejandro, what's up, buddy, for the preview show? How's it going?
Good.
You're good, eh?
Yeah.
You came in vibing. You said you made some early match predictions before we came on air, and we'll let everyone know what he thinks at the end when we do our actual match predictions. Coming off a 2-0 win at the weekend against Lazio, obviously things are going well in Juve land. Andrew Fitton says hello. What's up? What's up, Andrew?
Yeah.
So as the preview show, how this usually works is we usually go through what Allegri had to say during this press conference, and usually the player that was. Oh, what's up?
No, I didn't make the graphics, but
No, it's okay.
because I made a video today. So.
Yeah, you know what happened. So you'll give a brief overview of what happened. De Ligt was with him today, correct?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, De Ligt was with him answering questions. He had a little weird clip or weird quote. I don't know if you want to get into that.
The thing. Yeah.
So we can get into that in a bit. And then, as always, we're going to go break down on my source of how Chelsea's going to line up. And then we're going to assume what Allegri's going to do and line up. But we're never right with that, so it doesn't really matter. It's all for fun anyway. And then we'll do our classic match predictions. Everyone in the chat, what's going on? Adenomo Elvis and Dembrile, what's going on? Nigeria. That's
Thanks
pretty
for
cool.
joining in.
Yeah. Is it Lagos? That's the only city I know in Nigeria, to be honest.
Yeah, the same, to be honest.
Yeah. Let us know, Adenomo, if you're from Lagos or
I
somewhere
know they
else.
have
That's cool.
the same time zone as me in Belgium. That's also
That's cool.
Stephanie saying
That's pretty sweet.
8-0-2 formation. I think you can say 8-2-0.
Yeah, no forwards.
So yeah.
We don't believe in those.
Yeah.
Oh, member, Davide Fufaro, what's going on? And Dembrile, we will get into that. What you're asking, Lukaku, is he playing tomorrow? I'm just going to answer shortly right now. He's not. He's still injured.
Yeah, until mid-December or something.
Answer. Yeah. So with that, I'm going to ask you now, what did you make of what Allegri had to say today? Is there anything that stands out? I know you made a video. Watch it. Just quickly, what were the main things that he brought out?
So he basically called us out. He said...
Like the team?
No, us. You, me, and Justin.
The fans.
He said we want to win. So we want to top the group.
Oh.
We care. Like, it's important for us.
Yeah, what else is he going to say?
Yeah, but like, that's the first thing that came out of his mouth. Same for the leg. So nobody asked the question. Like, that was the first thing they said. Both said. So, yeah, we can assume he's gonna go full strength if I think everybody's playing. Like Locatelli, like the starters are playing because they want to win. They want to top the group, which is fine, which I get. But I never said I didn't want to win. I said, like, if you lose,
it's no big deal.
It will not feel. Yeah, we'll still be disappointed because we lost, but it's not like we would have lost the first game at home. That would hurt more because I know we're in the next round. I don't really care if you finish first or second. Just money wise, yeah. Just the draw wise, no, because we show we can mess up against any team. Lyon, Porto, like Ajax, we all thought, oh, this is easy for us, and we bottled it. So I'm not really fussed about first place. No, if we get it, great. If we win there, amazing. That will be a massive boost. But yeah, I think that was the main. Like, it was a short press conference, to be honest.
You think it'd be a little bit longer considering it's against Chelsea and it is for first place. But at the end of the day,
short.
Yeah, he is. Well, we are right, and we are saying, like, no matter what, we are moving on to the next round, and no matter what, it does not matter who we play in the next round. We're going to make it as difficult as possible. We're somewhat similar to the national team, if you think about it, like Italian national team.
Yeah.
They'll beat Malta 2-0, but they'll beat Belgium 2-0.
Yeah, same.
Like Juve will beat It's a bad example. They'll beat Torino 1-0, but then they'll beat Chelsea 1-0. It's the same idea.
Yeah, it's the same. It's basically
so. No matter what, it's gonna be squeaky bum time, and that's it.
I think it's gonna be a very open game.
Do you think it's gonna be open? You think Allegri's gonna open it up?
No, I think Chelsea's gonna push, and we will just counter the shit out of him. That meaning it's gonna be an open game because Chelsea are not like they didn't secure their spot in the next round. I think 1 point is enough, if I'm not mistaken.
For Chelsea?
Yeah.
I think they'll just pack it in then as well.
Yeah, so 1 point is enough for Chelsea, I think, because Zenit they won against Malmo. That's it. They won against Malmo.
Yeah.
So they have 3 points. Chelsea are on
9,
and we are on 12. So 1 point is enough for them. But I think they will come at us from the first minute. So, and that will leave space for us. Again, I think Chelsea conceded, correct me if I'm wrong, 4 goals this season or 5?
Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 league goals.
And okay, with us in the Champions League, so that's 5 and 1 in the cup, I think.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
So that's like 6 goals, and like 3 of them are only from open play. That's insane. Like
that's very good.
That's ridiculous. Like
that's going back to the Mourinho days.
That's the only scary part is when we don't take our chances, because we saw Lazio, we messed up a lot. I think Allegri said it, even De Ligt said it, like we mess up a lot of situations where we should be doing much better. So you're going to need to take your chances, because they don't concede a lot of goals, but they do concede space. Because I watch a Leicester game, like if Leicester was just a bit more calm moving forward, there were opportunities. So that's something we need to do tomorrow out of nowhere, to be honest, because we're not doing that the last few games. Because against Lazio was the first time in 6 or 5 games that we scored more than 1 goal in Serie A. And there were 2 penalties also. So
I don't know if you talked about this with Justin on your video, but I thought we created a lot of chances on Sunday or Saturday from what we've been doing.
Yeah,
recently.
Chances, but more than chances, dangerous situations. Like we messed it up before it became a chance.
Yeah, like
the Chiesa, the Chiesa Kulusevski link up. It went wrong 2 times. Like 2 times in 10 minutes. One time it was Chiesa, one time it was Kulusevski who messed up. So these things need to be on point tomorrow. Otherwise, like you're not gonna get 5-6 chances against Chelsea. You're gonna get 2 if you're very good, and you need to take them. So that's what it basically said. And he was talking about you defend differently when Lukaku's playing, which we all know, which is easy for us, to be honest. He's not playing, so it's gonna be more difficult because they interchange a lot up front without Lukaku. Like you cannot man mark one player. Like that's not possible tomorrow. You're gonna need a team performance. Like I'm scared for the midfield. That's the only thing that scares me. Away from home.
They got, so the front 3 they'll have Mount, Pulisic, and Havertz interchanging a bit. There's no real focal point like last time. Like it was so easy, like classic Juvnetus, classic Italian national team mindset. That if you have a main focal point, he's getting man marked.
Yeah.
Like he's out of the game. But now tomorrow there's no Lukaku, and it's going to be Havertz, who doesn't just stand up there by himself. He wants to come in and get the ball, and then Pulisic will run behind. Will our defense be ready for that? Probably. I hope so.
If it's an Allegri game, they will be ready. They will be up for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they will not just throw it away. They will go down with a fight. I might jinx it, but usually an Allegri team in these types of situations, they show up. It's just in the later stages of the competition that they tend to lose concentration and just throw it away. That's why. Okay, I will get in my prediction, but that's why I said I'm pretty confident we will get something out of it. Because I saw a question saying even if we lose, we can still top the group. But like, if you lose 2-0, it's done. Like they're gonna win at Zenit. Even if you win at Malmo, it's done. Because head to head, you're like, it's not enough. So you need to score tomorrow.
It's goal differential. Or sorry, it's aggregate, right?
Yeah. So I think if you score tomorrow, you will finish top. You will top the group. Like unless you're gonna
Even if you tie tomorrow, you top the group.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you score and lose, like, are you gonna lose 3-1 tomorrow? And that would be very disappointing if you could see 3 goals tomorrow. Like, I get Chelsea. I get they're one of the best teams in Europe. But conceding 3 goals, that would be very disappointing. I will come out here very angry if you could see 3 tomorrow.
When was the last time Juventus even conceded 3 goals?
Oh, we are jinxing it now.
I'm saying, when was the last time we even conceded 3 goals?
Was it? Oh, I don't know.
Was it the Milan game?
Oh, that's under Sarri. No, that's a long time.
No, last year.
Oh yeah.
Remember they banged us at home?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, like, it's tough to break us down for 3.
If you concede 3, I will be like, if we lose 2-1, I will be very disappointed. But I will be like, oh wait, 2-1 is not enough because they scored 2 goals. I don't think the away goal counts.
Yeah, the away goal doesn't count, so it'd be 2-2. So then it would be goal difference.
Yeah, which we are sitting pretty good, to be honest.
We're at +7 right now. They're at +5.
Yeah, so like you should be bamming Malmo at home quite easily, to be honest.
Yeah.
But again, like, it will be only disappointing. Like, I want a good game tomorrow. Like, don't go down like a Norwich, basically. Just show up and play your game. Yeah, give a fight. Like, it's Champions League.
I hope we're not Norwich as well.
It's a big, you know what I mean. Like, just don't concede.
Yeah, I do.
Stupid goals, and just when you concede, you just break down totally. Like, don't do that. Yeah, it's a biggest stage out there. So
yep, exactly.
You need to show up tomorrow.
First in the Premier League against 8th in the Serie A. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's quite sad if you put it like that, to be honest.
So, we move on from Allegri's press conference. Now we move on to what De Ligt had to say. Do you want that or no? Do you want something? You want to nibble at that?
He said basically the same thing. The contract was
about the contract.
Yeah, it was a stupid question. Like, what the hell? Like, what kind of journalist asked that type of question before this game in November? Like, what do you expect De Ligt is going to say? Like, really? I don't know. Like, they're not even concrete rumors that he's out, that there are contract talks going on. Like, the sources are bad, to be honest. Let's be real.
What was the exact quote? Or what was the exact question?
He was like, do you see yourself here, or do you think about the new deal? And he was like, no, I'm thinking of just playing and tomorrow's game. Like, it's 24 hours before the game. Like, what the hell? Like, what do you... And I know what's going to happen. They want to... The journalist got the quote he wanted. Yeah. Basically saying, I'm not 100%. Thinking about it. And they will spin it into something like, he's not sure about it, you know? Just a stupid question. Just a waste of a question. Because you only get X amount of questions during a press conference, and that's a waste of a question. Like, instead, ask him, do you like playing in a 3-5-2? Because Allegri said you can, like, ask these type of questions. Like, get his perspective. Yeah. But no. Like, I don't know.
Are you comfortable, or do you think you're staying? Or do you think you put the next contract?
This is a question for the end of March when you have beaten Venezia at home 5-1. I'm saying something. And you ask him. Yeah. What's going to happen? Because, okay, that's topical. Like, in a few months is the summer, what's going to happen? But now, like, it's not like he's sitting in these press conferences often. It's the first time. Exactly, yeah. And you mess it up with that. I know people don't think it's a big deal, but I was like, fuck.
Super. People are making it out to be a big deal. That's the thing.
Yeah.
As always. As with anything. With any superstar in your team.
And that's what they wanted. The journalist, that's what he want. That they want. Like, it's a big deal now out of nothing. Because even if I was playing for Juve, I'm a big Juve fan, I would say, like, I'm not thinking about a contract. First of all, that's my agent. Yep. And secondly, it's November and we are playing Chelsea away from home in a few hours. So, what? You don't think you could have said, like, I would love to stay here? No, nobody's saying that. Like, not even, like, just look up in history. Not even Del Piero. No player is saying that. No one. No? No. I think I would say that. Yeah. I don't think so. At that moment in time, no. Maybe not. I wouldn't say it either. Like before that game, I hope he's focused. I like this answer. Like if he gets into it, I will question that. I will think, oh, are you really thinking about that right now? Like at this stage in November when we are far behind, like is that on your mind now?
Yeah.
I will be a bit worried. So I like this answer.
That's fair. Bon asked, can't teams set rules on questions asked?
I know some teams do. Like they just debrief or they tell the press like, don't ask a question on this topic, of stuff like that. But like, if I were a journalist, I would walk out. I'm not doing this. Like it's my job. Again, it's a stupid question. Like I don't expect you to say don't ask these type of questions, but I was talking about a journalist. Ask a decent question. If a club says you cannot talk about that, I will walk out either way. Like, that's even worse.
That's fair. Autonomous saying for now, De Ligt is not leaving Juve.
Yeah,
that's another can of worms to enter on another day. So Stephanie's saying the U.S. men's national team does that. They filter out who and what is asked. So they probably did not ask McKennie what happened that faithful October afternoon or September, whenever the hell it was. So we'll move on from the press conference today, the pre-match press conference. Like you said, it was pretty quick. Nothing really materialized from it. They just both participants, Allegri and De Ligt, said, yeah, we want to win the game. We want to top the group, blah, blah, blah. And that's a winning mentality to me, so that's good. Now we'll move on to Chelsea's probable lineup. And we'll get our thoughts on that. So obviously Mendy and net as Piliqueta, Christensen and Rudiger as a back three. In midfield, they got right midfield, Reece James, center midfielders, double pivot, and N'Golo Kante, Jorginho. Left midfield, Ben Chilwell. And then the three up front are Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Christian Pulisic.
Yeah.
So besides that midfield, does anything else frighten you at this current time?
Like, okay, I'm going to say, like, just individually, that team doesn't. It's not a team that scares you, to be honest. But as a team, they scare the shit out of me. Like just individually, if you look at them, you're like, okay, like you can deal with them. But then as a team, they're so good. Like they remind me of an Allegri team. I'm not gonna lie. Like an old school Allegri team. You know what I mean? Very hard to beat.
Oh yeah.
Very efficient.
And they are.
And very efficient. Like, the game against us they were in a bit of a bad patch. They were not losing games, but they were in a bit of a dip, and we took advantage of the situation. But they are clicking on all cylinders at the moment.
And
I think they're even better without
Kante last time. Yeah.
Kante, yeah.
I was gonna say the most pressing thing is Kante's now playing and Lukaku's not playing. Everything else is pretty much. Oh no, James didn't play the first game. I don't think Chilwell played the first game either.
I think he did. He came on.
He came on, but like he didn't start.
Okay. No, it was.
So this is their proper. Yeah, this is their proper midfield now. They got Mount, Jorginho, Kante, James, Chilwell, Kovacic is hurt, and so is Lukaku. So they're both out.
Yeah.
And for us, as we know, we got Ramsey out, Danilo out, Bernardeschi out, Chiellini out, De Sciglio out.
Yeah.
And Dybala's not ready to start, but he's made the bench, at least.
Yeah.
And now our apparent starting lineup is 4 at the back, a classic 4-4-2 with Sandro, De Ligt, Bonucci, Cuadrado, Rabiot, Locatelli, McKennie, Kulusevski. So that's different. Morata, Chiesa.
Yeah, it's the same team. Bar Danilo and Pellegrini.
Now, yeah, exactly. I was just about to say. Now that Danilo is hurt and Cuadrado is our only right fullback available. Oh, okay, Coney de Winter, but Cuadrado is our only fullback available, right fullback. This allows a starting spot for Kulusevski, not even as a striker. So this actually screams to me is a 4-5-1 again. What do you think?
What do you say? 4-5-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of Chiesa playing directly beside Morata, Chiesa will become the left midfielder, Kulusevski the right midfielder, and Morata up top.
Yeah. I think that's gonna happen.
Just because of how
when we don't have the ball, yeah.
Yeah, it worked out so well against Lazio. I think we played pretty well against Lazio.
Yeah, I gave us credit, but Lazio were very poor. Like,
no, yeah, for sure they were.
Like, I was a bit surprised. Like, they couldn't put pressure on us at all.
Yeah.
Like, never, to be honest. Like I said against Justin, I never had the feeling we were gonna concede a goal today. Never.
Yeah, exactly.
I was very calm. I was just waiting when are we scoring the second goal and just put this game to bed. Tomorrow is gonna be a different game. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That midfield from our midfield, if they don't hold up decently, it's gonna be a very long night for De Ligt and Bonucci, and even Alexandro. They're gonna struggle if they're just gonna bypass our midfield like they can do. Then it's gonna be a very long night. That's why I think Bentancur will start tomorrow to break up play.
In McKennie's spot.
Yeah, I think it's Bentancur.
So it's gonna be a midfield three: Bentancur, Rabiot, Locatelli.
Yeah, that's what I expect. With Locatelli
that's
just playing up front. Yeah, that's how he's going to play, in my opinion. I don't think, like, if you play McKennie and you don't ask him to make those runs like he did against Lazio, it's a bit.
There's no point of him playing.
It's not like it's a bit of a waste of a space, to be honest, because I forgot he was playing against Lazio. It's like he didn't play badly, but it was pretty useless what he was doing. Like you take away his, you basically take his everything away and you let him do nothing. Like.
He occupied space. That's my classic line.
Like I think he's gonna play Bentancur just to, just put some tackles and then just disrupt things. That's what Bentancur does. And if he's on his game, he's very good at it. But that's a big if. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rabiot, again, I made a video about Rabiot. Like, he did what everybody, not we, like Sarri, Pirlo, and Allegri, expected from him. He did that against Lazio. Like, he was winning. Like, he bullied Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah.
Like, he was getting frustrated in the second half. I think around the 70th minute, he was like pushing Rabiot because he was getting frustrated because he was winning everything. He was running back. He was making those runs with the ball. He was finally delivering some decent passes. But I made a video. I was like,
I was gonna say
he does that one time every 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to keep that up. If he keeps that up, that's like, because I liked Rabiot before he joined us at PSG. I liked him because what he did against Lazio, he was doing at PSG on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
So
I think he was so good on Saturday because of the formation change. Like, he played in the middle. He wasn't asked to play wide. He wasn't asked to do anything that he can't do, and he like you said, he bullied Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, who is a guy that I want personally. So,
but
keep it up, Adrian.
Someone put in the comments like what you said. Oh no, it was on Twitter. Like, he finally played in position. I was like, yes, but he played that position many times since he joined us, and it was 1 game good, 10 games shit, like Gattuso will say.
Yeah.
So it's not because he changed. It helped. But like, we've seen that before, that he plays a good game in that position and then disappears for a few games. So if tomorrow he disappears once again, he needs to be sold at the summer because it's not going to work. Like, he needs to show it once again. Like, bigger than this, it won't get for us this season. It won't get unless you're going to play Bayern or PSG away or City away. Not even that. I think Chelsea away is a bigger game at the moment. So that's the biggest stage. Like, he needs to show it now. Will he show up? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I cannot trust him.
Yeah.
I hope he shows
up. At this point, there's no reason why we should trust him, though.
No.
There's no reason why I had any confidence of him doing well on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
When I first had the lineup, I was like, holy shit, Pellegrini and Rabiot are going to get skunked. Yeah. I was wrong. Thank God.
Yeah, I was wrong.
But who would have had confidence in that?
No,
But yeah, tomorrow, exactly. If he doesn't do it again tomorrow, then you're not a consistent player at all, and you need to go. See ya.
Yeah, I agree.
So Chelsea's known for they have enough players in the midfield that help and support everywhere on the pitch.
Yeah.
Do you think a 5-4-1 is better suited to combat that defensively, or do you think a 4-4-2 is better for that?
No, I think it's fine. I think it's 4-5-1. It is.
Yeah. So you compact with Bentancur, Rabiot, and Locatelli against. Like, you're basically straight up saying go against Mount, Conte, and Jorginho.
Yeah, that's what. And the flip side is get the ball quick to Chiesa, like we did against Lazio, and just let him run with grass in front of him. That's what you're gonna do, and that's basically why I think there's a lot of pressure on Chiesa tomorrow, because it needs to come from him. Like, everything needs to come from him tomorrow. It's Chiesa or bust tomorrow, unless Dybala starts out of nowhere. It's Chiesa or bust.
It's Chiesa picking up the ball and Morata drifting out and taking Rudiger away from him, and him going against 1-on-2 against Azpilicueta and Christensen. I think he wins that.
if you get Chiesa a bit, like, if you get Chiesa into space, I think he will cause damage to that Chelsea backline.
For sure,
because he is more mobile than any of those defenders. He's quicker. 100%. He's quicker, in my opinion, so he can cause damage. But you need to get the ball quickly to him, and like in good positions. Not just kick the ball away, and he needs to run about like 30 meters before he's even at the ball. Then he needs to get the ball in his feet, and he needs to run with it quickly, like he did against Lazio. Like, even a few times he picked up the ball at midway, and he just, I don't know, like, he dribbled past 3 players. That's Chiesa. But if you stick him on that wing and you let him defend, it's gonna be a long night, because if you're gonna leave Morata alone there on top,
he's toast.
And also Morata, I think Keane is gonna play tomorrow. I don't know if I've said it before on the stream. I think Keane is gonna start tomorrow.
You think Keane's gonna actually start, so not Morata?
I think it's gonna be Keane.
To be fair, Allegri in the press conference said like Keane was very good in those 15 minutes, and like he was boosting him for some. And when he does that, he usually starts them.
Yeah, and also I think he needs to get he played everything. Spain for us. We have a big game on Saturday once again. So I think that's my feeling. I think Keane is gonna start tomorrow, which I'm fine with. I don't have a problem with Keane starting tomorrow, or in general at the moment, because again, I don't like. He didn't play a bad game, Morata, but I was not impressed once again. Like,
his form in front of goal is just, his hold up play was good.
Yeah,
but his form in front of goal is just not. It's not there right now.
No, like, he made some weird runs, and like, because you saw the video on Twitter, like, everybody was shitting on Cuadrado playing the wrong ball.
That's weird.
Because it was a perfect ball, like. Because I played on Sunday, and I was in the same position, and I basically played the same ball as Cuadrado, because it looks easy on TV, but if you're in Cuadrado position, it's very hard to put the ball to Chiesa. Like, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, you have to rip it through 3 people,
and then
you have to expect him to time the shot as well. Yeah, that's hard.
It's not easy. Like, Morata messed it up. Like, it wasn't that difficult. Like, he had all the time. You could position his body perfectly. He just mistimed it.
Yeah.
And like
he got underneath the ball and it's skied.
Yeah, that's the form Morata is in. Also 31 people watching, only 16 likes, people.
That's not good enough.
Hit the likes up, that will help us. But yeah, like, Morata's form at the moment isn't great. So if Keane starts tomorrow, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, same. The only thing is Keane going to go anonymous during those spells where we do soak up a lot of pressure?
Yeah, maybe.
Because Morata offers a little bit more defensively as a striker. I know that's not what you want to hear. I know it's like a Bobby Firmino thing, but he does provide that, and maybe he can take a ball away from one of the midfielders and just relieve a little bit of pressure. But
my main point is, like, how long hasn't Keane played? 1 month? At least a month.
Yeah, remember he missed 5 games because he had an injury?
He needs to play. Like, he needs to get minutes.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Against Atalanta, again, it's more important than tomorrow. Like, if you lose tomorrow, it's not the end of the world. You're still in the next round. So I think giving him minutes tomorrow makes more sense compared to Saturday, because Morata is your first choice striker. If you like it or not,
Yeah.
that's the first choice striker. So that's why I think he's gonna play.
Yep, no, for sure. It's a good point from you. Another thing about these two, the way these two set up, and the way especially Chelsea play, they like to get the ball out wide sometimes and cross balls in, and the fullbacks, or I guess the wing backs, they score a lot for where they are. Like Reece James scores a lot, and Ben Chilwell scores a lot for being considered wing backs.
Yep.
Do you think Kulusevski can be defensively responsible and mark out Ben Chilwell just in case something like that happens?
Yeah, he's gonna need to be.
No, of course he's going to need to be.
Do I think he will?
It's tough because he does a job. He does a very good job as a defensive forward. Again, you're saying this like it's crazy, defensive forward, but as a winger, he's not as responsible sometimes. He's not as reliable.
No, that's why he likes Bernardeschi, because he will do that, but going forward, he's anonymous. Bernardeschi, like he's not there at all.
Yeah.
Compared to Kulusevski, who is he's lively going forward. It's not always great. Yep. I'm not saying it's great going forward, but he's always there. At the end of the day, he's there. So that's why I'm not sure he will keep his defensive mindset or shape for 90 minutes. I don't believe that. So again, it's up to Colorado to step in there.
No, for sure. And he's got to have him on a leash when they're in the defensive phase. Unholy Fun says, firstly, we need to cover Mount. I think Locatelli, that's his job.
Yeah, it is.
I think literally Allegri wrote on the chalkboard Mount. He circled Mount and he circled Manuel's name. And he's like, you, him. And that's it.
Because I don't expect Locatelli, Jorginho to play that high.
No.
So I think Allegri will just let him, just leave him alone, basically. Jorginho, just let him have the ball. I think Allegri will be quite happy if Chelsea just keep the ball in Jorginho's feet for most part of the game. I think he will be very happy with that. So that's why I think, like you said, he's gonna put Locatelli on Mount. He's gonna do that,
and I think Locatelli will do a good job.
I think he will.
If he's tasked to do one thing, Locatelli is very good.
Yeah.
Like if he's especially his defensive mentality recently, like he just jumps in front of shots and blocks anything that moves and tackles.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like he's.
I mean, I
love it.
Yeah, I love it, but at the end of the day, like. That's why I want a defensive midfielder. I don't want Locatelli doing those things.
Locatelli doing that. No, for sure.
But he's the only midfielder that can get the ball quickly to Chiesa or like.
Yep.
Or other midfielders don't have that passing range in them. Like not even close. So.
Yeah. We need a Myra at the pitch, but for right now, it is what it is. Just be a monster again in midfield. Yeah. A defensive phase. Bond says, did Pulisic play last time? He did not.
He came on.
No.
Yeah, he came on.
Pulisic did? I don't remember him.
Check.
I'm going to check, yeah. This is awkward airtime now.
No, I was watching, but I was studying at the same time because he was standing on the sidelines to come on in the second half.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Where's Christian Pulisic?
I don't know.
I remember Hudson-Odoi came on.
I saw Pulisic on the sidelines ready to come on. Then he might have changed his decision. But
he didn't come on.
Okay, but he was standing on the pitch, I remember.
Oh. Yeah, he's played one Champions League game for 16 minutes, and it was against Malmo.
Oh, in the Champions League. I was talking about the Leicester game in the week.
Oh. I thought Bond meant did he play the last match against Juvnetus?
No, I don't think he meant that.
Oh.
I was like, what?
I don't know, man. I thought he meant the last time. That question is so, like, it's not. It was so vague.
I mean, maybe he meant that, but like.
I don't know. But yeah, he did play against Leicester, yes.
Yeah.
And yes, he did play in the last US qualifier.
Yeah, I also remember that. Because I saw some highlights.
Recently, Pulisic has been available. But when we played them last, he did not play. That sorts everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you weren't specific, Bon. I'm sorry. Yes, he did play against Leicester. So there you go. I was gonna ask you another question, but I got derailed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was against. It's about what's it called? So Chelsea played with one striker in quotations. And it's going to be Kai Havertz. We know that he's not the focal point. We've already established that he's not a guy who's just going to stand up there against Bonucci and De Ligt. However, he is a very good player in the air.
Yeah.
Do you expect Bonucci and De Ligt to deal with that though? Correct? Like I expect that to happen. Do you have any nervous energy around that?
I think. I mean, we improved on set pieces. I think we changed the way we defend set pieces.
Yeah, we did. Sure. We don't do. We changed that whole zone thing.
Okay,
zone plus man mark.
So I was right because I was watching the game and I was like, no, even not. Yeah, you're good to go.
You're back.
Yeah, keep talking.
All right.
I'll set it up for me.
What were we talking about?
Zonal marking.
What were we talking about?
The way we defend set pieces.
Oh, zonal marking. Yeah. So it's no longer a hybrid of zonal and man-to-man. Like, it's more so man-to-man now. There's not really one guy that's free unless we have the guy right. Remember what Pirlo used to do when defending corners? The guy, he was like right on the line.
Yeah.
On the goal line. And yeah.
And just
so yeah, and Dybala's taken up that role when he's on. And I think Chiesa does that now.
Yeah.
So we've changed it back to the 2016 way or whatever, how Allegri used to defend corners. And it's worked out for the most part right now. Bon asked who is Chelsea's most informed player. Haven't watched them recently. Again, it's more of a collective thing, right?
I think Reece James.
Conte's had Reece James definitely, and obviously there's Conte. But yeah, Reece James has scored goals, defended well. He didn't play for England though, right? No.
Who?
Reece James. He didn't play for England.
I think he did.
Qualifier. He did. Okay, well, it was against San Marino, Albania, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been doing very well. And you mentioned before. Oh my God, my dog. Okay, so you said before we came on air that you said Mason Mount's been having an awful time.
No, yeah, he's not having his best moment.
Yeah.
So
do you think that'll carry into tomorrow?
I mean, I'm not gonna jinx it, so never mind. I'm not gonna. What's that for a question? Like, you're setting me up here.
I'm asking you. What are your thoughts on Mason Mount for tomorrow?
Like,
is he gonna do well? Is he gonna...
He needs to pick up one. Like, he needs to pick up his form at some point. I'm just hoping it's not tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. That's the correct answer. Good for you. But yeah, he hasn't played recently, or he's only played a select few amount of minutes recently. Yeah, I think he played all of 90 the other week or last match though. Did we glitch again?
No. You can keep talking.
Oh. A little bit of match facts going into the game. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. CEST, so that's in Europe, where Alejandro lives in Europe. It's at Stamford Bridge. It's an away game for us. And the referee is Serbian Serdan Jovanovic. Never heard of him before. I don't know what he refs like, so can't comment on that. And like I said, Chelsea are first in the Premier League. We are 8th. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I know. It doesn't mean anything.
We were 12 when we won again. No, we were like 16 when we beat them. And they were first.
Yeah.
So,
YFG saying, if people watch the Premier League every week, it would be easy to realize that every single one of Chelsea's players have a weakness to be exploited. And that's true.
Yeah, but like as a team.
As a team, though, like you said, so exactly. Go ahead.
That's what I said. Like if you look at the players on paper, you would say, "Oh, Kante, great. Jorginho, good player." Like, just good. Like you're not gonna say, "Oh my God, Mason Mount." Like
no, exactly.
Like Reece James, he's very good, but like Joel, Christensen, you're not gonna say, "Oh, I want those players." Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
not saying we have better players, but like just in general. But as a team, they showed it last season. They won the Champions League out of nowhere, and this season they're first. Like they conceded.
They've allowed 6 goals total.
Yeah, and like in almost 20 games. That's insane.
Yep. That's crazy. That's a great return.
We conceded almost 6 in 3 games. No, we did concede 6 in 3 games. So, like as a team, they are very, very hard to beat. Like individually, yeah, but like that's what I said. Then you need to basically isolate some players, and they do a good job. To not getting isolated, because they defend very well as a team. When they lose a possession, that's what I said before the stream, or not at the start of the stream. They remind me of an Allegri team. Yep, they do. So, but
that's exactly So like you said, if you isolate, let's even say you isolate Reece James, guess who's covering? N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
So try and beat those two. On the left side, you beat what's his name, Chilwell. Guess who's there? Rudiger.
Yeah.
It's just like they're not the most world beater of a team, but collectively they're very, very, very good. And if you're good defensively, you always have a chance to win. That's what Allegri's trying to do now. He's trying to put that mentality into it, or into this our style of play.
We did that for a few games until the players say, "Fuck it, we're not doing it anymore." And then we lost against Sassuolo and Verona.
Yep, and now we're starting to do it again.
That's
weird how that works. A couple more facts. Chelsea haven't lost in 9 games in all competitions. Right. And our last 2 games against Chelsea, Juve have won.
The last game they lost was against us.
The last game Chelsea did lose was against us.
Yeah,
and the last 2 times Juventus have played Chelsea, Juventus have won both games.
Yeah.
So,
and we drew away to Lazio the last game. When being 2-0 down.
Sorry, say it again.
We drew away to Chelsea the last game.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
2-2. We were 2-0 down, then Vidal and Quagliarella. Yeah. We could have won that game because Quagliarella hit the post in the last minutes also.
That was the game Oscar scored that banger, right?
Yeah. What was that game?
Yeah. So good memories. I remember Sebastian Giovinco scoring through Peter Cech's legs. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
The little man. He's coming back to Toronto FC. YFG says, when Chelsea played Newcastle, they won by 4 goals, but they were terrible in the first half. They struggled versus Burnley in the second half, and were lucky to get a draw.
Every team will struggle. Like when we were dominating in Italy, we're not like, people may forget that we were struggling at home against Siena or away to Siena. It happens. But just this is a different game. Like top game, you're ready for it. Like all you need to have a complete off day.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you're ready.
Yep. And then Unholy Fun says, I think if we survive until late game, Dybala comes on and scores the winning goal. 1-0, 75 to 85 minute goal. That'd be sweet.
Bond
says
against City.
They have 1 loss. Yep, they have 1 loss.
And that was a crap goal. But to be honest, like City should have won that game like 3-0 or something.
Yeah.
They carved them open, but we are not City. So
yeah, we don't have like De Bruyne and all those great players.
Yeah, with the Jamaican.
Pulisic doesn't scare me. He can't dribble past Jamaican defenders, so I expect the Juventus backline to deal with him comfortably.
He's jinxing it.
Yeah,
I know why he's slaying, because he's Jamaican. So
yeah, I mean he's the American Chiesa, right? He's the American Messi. He's all that noise.
Yap is just Justin. Like he's pro-American, he's pro-Jamaican. Just anti-America, by the looks of it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder if Yab has bad things to say against McKennie. That'd be a fun one. Are we at how many likes we at? 20 at least? Did we get to 20?
26, yeah.
26, beautiful. Get it to 30. We got about 15 minutes left of the preview.
Yeah, get your questions in.
Yeah, questions in. Ask us anything. We're ready. Anything about Chelsea, Juventus. If you're not even, I want to know, do you even care about this game? Obviously, everyone cares.
Yeah, I care.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to lose my shit if we lose by 3 goals. I said it. Like
that's the thing.
If we play a abysmal game, like when we embarrass ourselves just on the field, even if you lose one game, but like you get dominated, you can't string a few passes together, I will come on the stream and I will be pissed because I care. At the end of the day, I care. But like if you lose,
I was more saying, I meant if we lose like 2-0, do you care?
Yeah, I will be pissed, but like I'm not gonna be I will be angry, but like it's not the same. Like if we lose against Sassuolo or Verona or Napoli, I'm sure I would be more pissed. I was more pissed back then than I will be if we lose tomorrow 2-0. Because I know we are in the next round. I think Serie A is a priority at the moment, because on Saturday, I don't know how many points we're behind Atalanta. 5, 4, 3.
We're 4 down from Atalanta.
So 4. So you need to win on Saturday. Period. You need to win.
Yeah.
Like you cannot lose that game. If you lose that game, it's done.
Yeah.
Like you need to win that game.
I was gonna say, there's another 6-pointer, and would you trade a Chelsea win for a Juventus win against Atalanta Saturday?
Oh, if you give me the option, you can win one game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that's a given. No?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Some people like the Champions League more.
Yeah, but we are in the next round. Like if you don't make.
No, I'm saying I'm not speaking for myself.
I want to say one thing.
For others.
I think we made around 75 million already, and it can be added. Like if you win the next 2 games in Champions League, it will be 80 plus incoming Champions League revenue for the home game against Malmo. Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw people saying, if you don't make top 4, you still have that money. That money is just covering operational costs for us this season for a big part. Like if you don't make top 4 next season, we will sell a big player and the team will not be improved as everybody is hoping it will be improved, because we don't have money. I keep saying this. Like you need to get in the top 4. Like if you don't make the top 4, Jesus Christ. Like you will lose the money for next season, and it will impact the season. Because remember the Arriva Bene quote saying we won't have any problems for the upcoming season, but for the 23-24 season, we need to look at FFP. So at this moment, we need to look at FFP. Imagine if we don't get Champions League next season, what will happen?
Yeah.
So Atalanta game, red lights, priority, absolute priority.
Yeah, for sure. Which is why, again, I won't be mad. Like, I wish not that you're resting players, because it's not it is a big game, but it's almost like you take another eye open. Like you just put both eyes on Saturday.
Yeah, true.
Like I know obviously FIFA is a fucking video game. Sorry for my language, but I always rest my guys midweek when I have 12 points out of 4 games in the Champions League. I need to win the game in Serie A.
Yeah.
I know this is not the same at all, but again, sometimes the mentality doesn't hurt.
No.
YFG saying Atalanta will be hard. It will be a hard game. They concede a lot of goals. They haven't kept a clean sheet since September 23rd or something against Salernitana.
Yeah, but it's not like we scored a lot of goals. But I get what he's saying. Yeah. I think that's gonna be an open game. If Allegri, even if Allegri don't want it to be an open game, it will be an open game. Period. Because Atalanta can only play one way, so you're gonna basically take advantage of the space, or you're gonna lose that game easily.
Yep.
So it's gonna be an open game. But yeah, you can get into predictions.
You want to get into predictions now? Okay.
Yeah, you can give, because everybody calls me pessimistic on the show. So
yeah, I think the show in general is just a pessimist show. People think, but in the state of we've won 6 out of 13 Serie A games, and people expect us not to be pessimistic.
If we had the channel a few years ago, I would be coming with my chest out every night. I would.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not doing it now.
No, you can't. Again, we won less than 50% of our Serie A games, so it's okay. prediction time. Let us know in the comments what your predictions are, actual predictions, and we'll see if you're correct. I am going Mr. Pessimistic here, and I'm saying we are going to lose 2-0 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say how or goals?
Are you going to predict Chelsea goals now?
Yeah, I've done that every time.
Okay, go.
Chelsea are going to win 2-0, and the goals are going to come one from Havertz and one from what's it called? Ben Chilwell.
Okay. So
Unholy Fun saying 1-0. Dybala, Davide Furfaro, our astute member, is saying 1-1.
I'm going.
But he's not mentioned a goal scorer.
Yeah, I'm going 1-0 Morata. I don't know. I'm confident that we will win this game somehow.
That's fair.
I'm pretty confident.
That's a nice change of pace.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna change it up, like mix it up a bit. If you don't,
this is a total role reversal because, like I said before the show started, I was like, I'm the one who said we could beat Chelsea like 3 months ago, and you're like, nah, there's no chance, and then we actually did, and now I'm reversing it.
But if my prediction is completely wrong, I will switch back for Atalanta game. So
okay.
But yeah, 1-0 Morata. That would be quite funny because
Fair.
Chelsea fans shit on Morata. So
yeah, that would be actually really, really funny. YFG saying 2-1 for Juvnetus. Kies in the first half from a counter-attack. Hudson-Odoi.
Jockey say you think he will sub or Morata score? Yeah, he can come from the bench. Like, it's not forbidden to come from the bench and score a goal. Like, it's not a rule. So
for us, it is. Only Kulusevski.
You jinxed it then. Remember?
No, I already had that jinx.
Yeah, maybe it will work once again. But yeah, he can come from the bench. Like, if the game goes the way I am basically imagining to go, if Keane starts, again, because I said I think Keane will start, but if Keane starts, he's not playing 90 minutes. No chance. Also because he cannot play 90 minutes. That's one thing. And also, Allegri changes his strikers almost every game. The only game he didn't do that was against Verona. I'm still shocked. Like, I still have nightmares about it. So yeah, you can do that.
Some comments. But Delgawi says Morata always does well against English teams. Not when he was in the Prem. But in the
unless he was
in the Champions League, he did well. Yeah.
Remember, he joined and I think he scored on his debut, and then he went missing.
Yeah, then it went nowhere from there. But yeah. Any news on Chiellini? He's out until I think not after Atalanta. He's good, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, good news if he comes back, but he's not the starter. So
yeah. And after we get out of this little stretch, so after Saturday, we do have again.
We said it before.
Yeah, we have a stretch of games that are kind. I'll say. I'm going to knock on wood again.
If you win on Saturday, like if you need to win on Saturday, period. I know it's Atalanta, but like I don't want to jinx it, but it's not the Atalanta from the last few years. They have many flaws.
It's a little bit different. Yeah.
They have many flaws. Like you can beat them. Like, we should be beating them. Like period. At home, we should be beating Atalanta. I don't care. We should have beaten Milan at home. We should have. We should. If Inter come around, even Napoli, we should beat them at home. I will predict wins. I will say it now. If we play them at home...
You say sorry?
I will predict wins against Inter, Napoli at home. I will do that because we need to beat those teams at home, period. But if you win on Saturday, because you need to win, then like you said, until the end of December, the next 7-8 games, you need to pick up almost the maximum of points, and then you can look at the table, and because the other teams are still playing each other,
exactly.
Then you can look at the table and saying, okay, we still can make something happen out of the season, because in January, in the first 5 games, I think we play Inter, Milan, and Napoli, or something like that, because the fixtures changed. It's not on order again; it's mixed this season. I think in the first 5 games we played 3 of them. Like you never know if the momentum switch, not for first place, but like for an easy top 4 finish.
A top 4 finish.
Yeah, but again,
for sure.
You need to win on Saturday and then move on.
Yeah. Going with other people.
Like
Hanin saying we'll win against Atalanta and lose against Salernitana. James Tonin says, I'm optimistic. 1-1 draw. They will play well going into Atalanta and smack Atalanta's 2-0.
I was like, I'm optimistic. I was like, oh boy, I'm going to read it. 3-0-1. I was like, 1-1. I was like,
And the YFG says, last time we played Atalanta, Chiesa and Kulusevski scored. Hopefully the same thing can happen again because Kulu has a point to prove and Chiesa needs goals. Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, it was yeah.
It would be nice if that was Kulusevski's best game for Juventus ever.
The final.
The Coppa Italia final, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think the first game against Sampdoria was also very good.
He was very good. Yeah, he was very good.
And then the next game against Roma, he was awful. But
yeah,
I remember him just sticking to the wing with glue, basically, for the first half.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yusuf in the chat. Oh. Nice to have you.
Sorry.
I think it's the first time.
Fabrizio Romano tweeted something. Paulo Dybala will sign his new contract with Juventus, and there's no doubt. It's a matter of days. Everything has been agreed.
I'm going to mute you.
Clauses too. Announcement soon.
I'm going to mute you.
Can I just read he has numbers.
The what?
5-year deal in place with salary that could reach 10 million per season with add-ons included.
Yeah, that's what we knew.
But I thought it was only going to be a 4-year deal. 5-year deal is crazy. Because I thought
26.
4 years was too much.
It's 26, I think they mean. Because it starts 21. I think that's what you mean with 5.
Oh, like it starts now.
I think it's 26. I don't think it's 27.
Okay.
I think the new deal starts now. I think they will reform this remainder of the deal. You know what I mean? His salary will change until, and I think, because 27 doesn't make sense.
It's going to be 20 this season, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Also, I think it was the first. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I've never seen Yusuf here, so nice to have you. It's the first time I've seen him here.
Yep.
So.
Same.
So yeah, nice to have you here. Yeah, like you said, Fabrizio's been doing that every week. Like, it's like if the announcement come, I will retweet it on the channel and that's it. Like, I don't know.
Well, we gotta read it out to everybody, okay?
Yeah, I retweet the statement. Everybody can click the English Juventus link and they can read it. Hanin is saying it's 26. You will wait 1 to 25. Yeah, I think it's 26. I think the new deal will just start from this moment in time.
Yeah, which is fair.
Because 27 doesn't make sense, but yeah.
So like Horizon said, and with J Medical VIP room, yeah, probably. He already probably has that. The guy's not even in. Oh my god, there goes my camera.
Your dog is messing up. Good thing the stream
my
is
my dog's having a nightmare. His balls are chopped. Let's give him a break.
Don't say that on the stream. Every time. Like, every stream.
Yeah, of course. YFG says, I like Jose Gaya, but he's a great defensive left back, but is capable in the attacking half. He'll probably cost a lot of money.
Yeah. He will.
So,
but yeah.
We'll see what happens. It is 5:45, so 11:45 for you.
Yep.
You have to wake up early.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone has anything else to say, message the accounts on Twitter or on this YouTube account. Comment in the section below. Say what you think is going to happen tomorrow, and we'll answer.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to these last two, and then we'll go. Is this game important to finish first, or does it matter finish? To us, it probably doesn't really matter because we're going to play a good team regardless.
Yeah.
And then Spyro says, I see everywhere that Morata will play. I hope not.
Yeah,
he says right after.
I think he's going to play. Like, that's my gut feeling. But, like, the predicted lineups are Morata. But the last time I predicted lineup was correct was maybe in 2011. So.
Yeah, when Allegri wasn't a coach, that's the last time we got it right. Or anyone got it right. Yeah. Last one, maybe? Yeah, we'll go last one. I still think we should bring in an attacking midfielder. Yes, of course. That costs money, though. And number 10, if we can, because Dybala cannot be trusted to stay fit and be the main man.
We should have gotten Rodrigo de Paul. who is
Yes.
who's basically
that's
rotting
a
away at
massive miss.
Atletico. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's that was a huge miss. Obviously, we didn't have money for him, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Jamie is right. We should go for him, but like he will cost around 35 million euros, and I don't think the club is going to spend that on that type of player out of the Belgium league. The last time I saw a report that they want to bringing him with Atalanta. So, but
Classic.
like he's not going to do that. He can go to big teams. Like he's not joining Atalanta when he has Liverpool, Arsenal, even Bayern, those teams looking at him. So you're going to need to pay the money if you want him. I will do it personally because it's about time we will do these type of deals, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it looks really good. Even in the Champions League, it looks really good.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll end it there. Thanks for joining, Ale. Obviously.
Yep.
If you want, follow our Twitter accounts. Alejandro Fancello. No, it's not right.
No, it's not.
You gotta change that.
Yeah, but
it's not Alejandro BZ.
It's a lot of work.
Like
I will.
Yeah, and then follow him on Twitter. Follow Justin Soforo at Justin Soforo on Twitter. Follow myself at Juvnetus151 on Twitter. And follow the account as usual for latest updates and whatnot at bianconerizone on Instagram and Twitter. You'll know the lineup at 2:00 tomorrow Eastern Standard Time, 8:00, an hour before kickoff, and then you can make your decisions from there. So with that, preview show is now over. Forza Juve. Hopefully we get a result against Chelsea.